Hi, this is just a very quick illustration of how I used frame by frame to plan out an animation. The animation is a side flip, so let me just show you what it looks like. The animation is quick, but the movement was very complicated for me with all of the bones of the rig and everything and trying to flip him over in 360 degrees. So I wanted to plan it out first. And I thought this was a great opportunity to use the new frame by frame tool. So the first thing that I did was create a frame by frame layer right here. With frame by frame, I had to go to frame 0 and create this layer that I called side flip sketch. And I'll turn it on now. And the first thing that I did was in the first frame just drew a stick figure to represent where the character is to start with. So if you're not familiar with frame by frame, you just click on the little plus and it will start a new frame that you can draw on. And so let me turn off the character, and all I did was I used arrow keys on my keyboard and moved a certain amount and drew the next position. Now to compare it with other positions, I just turn on the onion skin, and here I'm just using the past. And again, I press the plus new frame and it creates a new frame for me. Then I would just go to the next position and draw each of the keyframes. Now I've only got stick figures here, but that's exactly the point for me. Up until Anime Studio 11, I was kind of afraid to use vectors for sketching just because it seemed to be complex to me. But now with the new tools, it just seems very easy just to sketch something out quickly. So I just drew each of the frames. And then all I did was position the character on top of each of those positions. So for example, let me just pick some position in the middle and turn on the character, and you can see I tried to position him right in those the stick figures. Now let me turn off the onion skins and zoom out in the timeline a little bit and show you something else that was very helpful. I'm going to turn off the character, and initially my timing was very slow compared to what I actually needed, and by pressing the Alt key I can change the timing of the frames that I'm interested in. So all I had to do was select those frames and then press the Alt key, and I could move them and change the timing. So that was really helpful for my planning. And there it is, frame by frame for planning out an animation.